This is America's Game of the Week, and this is some matchup here in Week 12. The Dallas Cowboys 6-4. The New England Patriots a record of 9-1, a game that has been circled on the calendar all year for these two teams and their fans. Welcome to the broadcast booth, everybody. I'm Joe Buck, along with the Hall of Famer Troy Aikman. Aaron Andrews is coming right up. Well, it's simply said, the number one offense against the number one defense, and that great chess match of Bill Belichick against the Cowboys offense. I can't wait to watch this game unfold.
There's not many games that feel like a heavyweight fight. This one certainly does. And you talk about strength on strength, and the Cowboys' ability to not only move the football, but primarily do it through the air. Weather will certainly be a factor. I know in visiting with Dak Prescott, he says, hey, the New England Patriots have not faced an offense like ours. And although that might be true, I'm not so sure the Cowboys have faced a defense that's as opportunistic as what the New England Patriots are.
And when you talk about Dak Prescott right now, he's got more passing yards than any quarterback in the NFL. We said the number one offense, and while it's Dak, you just have to believe that the Cowboys today have got to get Ezekiel Elliott hot again.
Yeah, I don't think that passing game and having to rely on it the way that they've had to the last couple of weeks is the formula for handling this New England's defense. Ezekiel Elliott has to be a factor in this game, certainly more so than the last couple of games, maybe as much as he has been all year.
Welcome back. We got to scroll that up a bit. I got to switch the scene. Sorry, guys. First time. Brand new streamer. Welcome back. We are here at Match Day 8 of the 2022 MF Alumni FFL Draft Pick Choice Tournament. Yeah, Match Day 8. That's the last day of the quarterfinals. As noted by the pre-show, we've got Adams Cowboys against Jacobs Patriots today. This will be for the last spot in the top 4. The loser will join myself, Preston, and Gibby in the Fivals bracket. So at that point, we'll have the bottom 4, mid 4, and top 4 choices all sorted out. Let's take a look at the teams. That's the button. Fitting from the broadcast, Dak Prescott is in this game. However, he will be on the home team New England Patriots today. These two teams are the lowest overall in the tournament per Madden's rating, but as we've seen so often in the past, what the hell does that rating know? Adam's team played its balls off in the first round against Rob's Eagles, winning 42-21. Really, there was one garbage time touchdown there too, so it was almost like a 4-score victory. And then Jacob's team has yet to play. They had that first round bye, but in simulations has been a fairly offensive unit as well. So this should be a really offensive game. I'm looking forward to seeing all the scoring, unless we are wrong. But yeah, taking a look down the rosters, Jacob has a slight advantage for the overall metric, which we've well established is kind of garbage. But on Adam's side of the house, we've got Josh Allen at quarterback, Miles Sanders doing the bulk of the running back work. We might see a little Darrell Henderson mix in. And, of course, the trio of wide receivers with Chris Godwin, Bobby Trees, Robert Woods, for those who aren't up on the most obvious nickname in sports, and Deontay Johnson, with maybe a little bit of mixing in of Devontae Parker, brand new New England Patriot in his own right. Trio of tight ends for Adam. I was about to say Jason Kelsey. God damn, that's the offensive lineman. Travis Kelsey with Jared Cook and Dalton Schultz getting some appearances as well. Obviously, that Cowboys defense, 81 overall for that unit. And the kicker, Jason Sanders of Miami Dolphins fame. Over on the home team side, Jacob making his debut in this tournament. Dak Prescott at quarterback, Joey Burrows backing him up. At running back, we're going to see a nice mix of Melvin Gordon and Kareem Hunt, with possibly some David Montgomery mixing in. Probably not a ton, though. At wide receiver, we'll have the trio of Keenan Allen, Jamar Chase, and Kenny Galladay. I do believe Jalen Waddle finds his way into some of these plays as well, so look out for number 17 going deep. At tight end, we've got Darren Waller with Josiah DeGuara, who was actually rostered at the end of the season, backing him up. And then, of course, one filler tight end. And on defense, it is the Patriots unit. That's why he is the Patriots. 83 overall for that unit. And the kicker, Robbie Gould of Chicago Bears fame mostly, but I guess you can claim the 49ers more recently. Anyway, hopping in, let me pull down these little team things. Boop, boop. Quick presentation, 12 minutes, 15-second accelerated clock, as it always is. I'm going to hit the button, and I'm going to pull up Twitch chat because I forgot to do that already. And jump into the Discord channel. So if anyone's in Discord that wants to chat, I will be there right now in there. And then Twitch chat, sorry for ignoring you, but I'll be there shortly.
A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the Dallas Cowboys. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. As Sanders there with a first down carry that might have gotten a yard, if that. Second down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On the draw, here's Sanders. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with
5 yards for Miles Sanders between the last 2 plays, and I am into Twitch chat, so if anyone was there looking for me to react to anything, I can now appropriately react.
People up front, leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Here's Allen to throw it. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay
Big boy
Johnson.
completion there to number 18, Deontay Johnson. 23-yard reception, gets past midfield, and gets a new set of downs on 3rd down. Very effective play there for Dallas.
And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend.
All right, last note. The betting line set for this game. 52.5 over-under, so we're expecting an offensive battle. And Dallas favored by only a 1.5. So Dallas favored, but this is expected to be somewhat close. It might come down to a clutch defensive turnover.
On 2nd and 9, Allen got his man complete over the middle. That's Woods.
Bobby Trees getting the dump off, and Travis Kelce going down. Okay, that could be a mover and shaker in this game. We'll have to take a look and see when 87 with those gold cleats comes back out. Thankfully for Adam's team, he does have some actual rostered backups, as we mentioned. So Jared Cook and Dalton Schultz will be the top 2 guys here. But a 99 overall player is a 99 overall player, so we hope to see 87 back in the game shortly.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Here's Allen. Here's Johnson with a reception.
Deontay hitting that same route again, another first down, this time up to the 27-yard line.
And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And Allen will have the first down.
Couple of mobile quarterbacks facing off in this game. Josh Allen showing his wheels for a nice little 11-yard pickup and a new set of downs.
Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Jared Cook filling in nicely, getting a catch, but you have to imagine Kelce would have tried to turn that into at least 1 more yard. 3rd and 1 here coming up.
But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. ended up making a nice play, even though...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Jared Cook taking care of business nonetheless, getting a touchdown. Adams Cowboys striking first. 7:24 left in the first quarter. A very effective first drive to this game.
Right off the bat, they start with a very solid, methodical 10-play drive.
And you know me, I tend to look at things from the defensive side. They're coming off the field gassed right away. We're in the first drive of the game. So it's not just what happened, but think of the emotion you carry into a game, then double it with getting a 10-play drive put on you and points scored. They're pretty tired right now.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25. New England's offense set to go. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Here's Gordon. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Now Prescott. Swings this out for Hunt. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Nice little first down there by Kareem Hunt. The Patriots putting together a little drive of their own in response. Just passing midfield here.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Throwing, Prescott. Got a man open, it's Darren Waller. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Just like that, another first down. Darren Waller this time. 16 yards over the middle.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to
currently, Jacob's strategy is falling apart with an injured Travis Kelce, because now the best tight end on the field is Darren Waller.
If he occupies their attention.
Now Gordon on first down. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. And to the right side here, it's Allen. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's gonna
Short
get his
run and then a
touches,
short
so
passing gain
defensively,
leaves them 6 yards short of the first down, now on 3rd and 6.
giving up the big play when
This,
he does catch the ball in the secondary.
I won't say this will be a make or break drive, but this will definitely paint the picture of how the first half of this game should go based on if they get this or not.
Here's Prescott.
Oh, no problem.
It's tight end here, DeGuara.
Who's that, 81?
All the way down
Oh, Josiah
inside
DeGuara.
the 10.
Big gainer.
Him at the 5.
All the way up to the 5-yard line.
Obviously no panic in them.
1st and goal. Patriots keep moving.
Their defensive side did that, but he's already taken them back downfield. I love this field general that they've got. It's almost like he went to the defensive captain and said, don't worry about it. We've got you. Now they got 1st and goal.
Yeah, we're seeing punch, counter punch, and this could be setting the table for quite the game.
I like that. Let's go ahead and put it in the boxing ring, right? You're going to get hit sometimes. Can you respond and hit back? And they're trying to do exactly that.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Again, Gordon. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the
2 run plays in a row up the middle, 2 yards apiece. 3rd and goal here on the 1.
Shots on the ground, now on 3rd,
Yet again,
you go to the
this
air.
will help determine how the first half of the game is going to go.
If you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play
Sure looks like a
action.
run formation. Might be a play action.
Commit to the run and think about it being 4 down territory.
Oh, they've handed it off, and this time the hole is big enough. Melvin Gordon, Walton right in.
Melvin Gordon
Patriots,
punching it in
assuming
for
the extra point, drawing back to even.
Patriots are within an extra point.
Minute
of
33
time
left in the
this
first quarter.
one. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Gold with the extra point, and that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Second drive.
Jamal Agnew on the return, only up to the 18. Yet again, that is a problem, a known issue in my opinion, of this year's Madden game. Kick returns are miserable.
For a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
There to stop him,
I feel like the last game that we saw the Cowboys in, Miles Sanders also had a slow start, and then he ended up like going absolutely ham, like early in the second half. We'll see if that happens again today.
From the 22, Allen. Flush to his right. And Allen will have the first down as he's able to...
Nice little rollout scramble for Josh Allen, getting another first down, bringing his team up to the 32-yard line.
But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in
Oh, that was
Teflon.
notable. Travis Kelce was in on that play. So Kelce's back, injury over. Very short-lived. Only took him out for the end of that drive, which ended in a touchdown anyway.
Here's Sanders. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Kyle Van Noy in on the stop. These two teams all tied after one.
End of the first quarter, all tied up, 7-7. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Which now saying that out loud is going to make me start to question pace of play here.
Rolling to his right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Allen. Forced out to his left. First down and more for
Josh Allen turning on the Jets on this run. Will he ever be stopped? Finally up at the opposing 15. Massive run for Josh Allen there. Huge first down for Adams Cowboys.
He picked up a whole lot more than that. And how did he get it done? Evaded the rush.
Yeah, hit the boosters to get away from Christian Barmore, and then like everyone was on the right side of the field apparently.
A really nice run.
Right as in from the quarterback's point of view, not like opposite of wrong. Quick 13-yard pass to Chris Godwin, and now we are seeing a 1st and goal for the visiting Cowboys here on the 2-yard line. I talk about pace of play, and they immediately pick it up. You love to see that. Draw play to Sanders. Gets caught by Barmore. 1-yard gain on the play. 2nd down.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
2nd and goal from the 1. Sanders again. And this time they were
Disruption in the backfield. Sanders going for -3 on that one. 3rd and goal from the 4 now. Let's see what the Cowboys do through the air.
That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Allen now on 3rd and goal. And this is caught.
Easy pitch and catch. Robert Woods, Bobby Trees with the touchdown reception.
There to make the grab. And the Cowboys have
So every drive in this game has resulted in a touchdown so far. 3 for 3.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away. And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do.
Not to be outdone, Dak coming right back out slanging. Immediate first down for the Patriots.
As a bonus, and indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
First down, Prescott. Now he steps away. He's going to look for Allen.
Dak thrown beyond the line of scrimmage.
And that's going to wind up
Out of bounds anyway.
However, we do
5-yard penalty for nothing.
Let's check in with our referee. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. Well executed there on 2nd down. So do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility. But now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a 2nd time.
Prescott now.
Big sack by Micah Parsons, and that's going to cause a punt, the first one of the game. Potentially huge play for the outcome of this game if all of the drives keep continuing as they've been.
Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And looking up into the sun, he's able to make the fair catch inside the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And his throw here's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
2nd and 10. Allen going to throw. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game.
Gonna need a bit more out of the offense here. 3rd and 7.
It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Being chased out left.
Josh Allen doing what he does on 3rd downs. Scrambling for a first yet again.
Game and hand out the grade sheets. He's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Allen. Finding some room at midfield. And finally,
clean pitch and catch there to Chris Godwin. Another 1st down right to midfield.
You've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
From midfield, here's Allen. That's swung out wide to Sanders. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Allen. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 32-yard line.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Dante Hightower getting hurt this time. We'll have to keep an eye out for 54 on the Patriots. It's a big presence on the defense.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Allen. Incomplete. He was looking for Miles
A rare
Sanders
halfback
out of the
screen that
backfield.
almost looked like it would have worked. There was some space in front of Sanders had he caught that. However, incomplete, 3rd and 8.
But he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. Can't be any better than a perfect 6 for 6. This is 3rd and 8. Now Allen. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he will have a Cowboys
No problem.
first
Completion to
down
Travis
as they're able
Kelce gets
get
him up to the 20-yard line, putting them officially in the red zone on this drive. 2 minutes 46 seconds and counting left in the half.
Right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
Another top-notch scramble by Josh Allen, getting 9 yards on the play, up to the 11-yard line now.
Now that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen, quick completion here to Johnson.
Deontay with a nice catch over the middle, just out of the 2-minute warning. 1st and goal now, onto the 4-yard line. Cowboys' best outcome here would be to milk the entire clock and score a touchdown. So the Patriots would not have a chance to answer back this half. The Patriots do receive the ball out of the half, I believe. Oh boy. Josh, find a place to go. He's going to get hit in the backfield just barely. I think that counts as a sack. Yes, it does. So 2nd and goal here. Minute 20 and ticking.
Defensively, not just getting sacks, but have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carping them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Oh no, the worst case scenario. Intercepted by Jalen Mills, the Green Goblin. Gobbling it up in the end zone. It's an interception into a touchback. So a minute 2 and 3 timeouts for the Patriots to try to drive 80 yards.
No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Nowhere to go here. He lost the
Okay, that's some rubber banding right there.
He won't get in, but they are
Did that count? Yeah, that's a legit fumble. Okay, Dak coughing it up. And we're back to 1st and goal now on the 3-yard line for the Cowboys.
Here's Allen following the
Nothing
fumble
matters.
recovery.
He throws another pick. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Undo the undo.
Take possession here. It's a touchback.
Okay, make that 50 seconds and 3 timeouts for the Patriots to try to go 80 yards. What is going on here?
With an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Meanwhile, Dak's throw complete here to
Completion to Waller and a timeout.
Patriots gonna use
It's a good way to start this drive.
As the clock stops here with 46
Up to their own 35 now, 46 seconds, 2 timeouts remaining.
The New England offense to see what they can do this time. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get in the field goal range. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it.
Oh my God, another interception. Who's that, Keanu Neal this time?
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
I don't actually know.
Sequence there, try to get points before intermission, but now the interception.
Wow.
And their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Okay, so 4 turnovers in a very short span. Oh, that was Jordan Lewis. Got it. I had to switch a lot of the numbers for like running back purposes.
Before the half ends.
Escaping the pressure right.
Allen gonna keep it and slide and then use a timeout. The end of this half got real silly.
The first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team...
Oh, Josh Allen shoving a man to the ground. He made Jamie Collins his bitch there and then just took it to the end zone himself from 29 yards out. Okay. So this silliness results in a Cowboys touchdown after all.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is...
God, this shit was weird.
Let's find a way to score right here before the half.
But in a weird roundabout way, they got exactly what I said they needed to try to get, which was a touchdown and very little time on the clock for the Patriots to respond. So 21-7 now, 25 seconds left and 2 timeouts for the Patriots. It's unlikely that they milk any points out of this. Certainly possible, but unlikely.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Pats going to get one final possession in this first half. And we'll see what they want to do. Just 20 seconds remaining here before the half. Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10.
Mike 42, Mike 42. Let's go.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first
Well, the potential
half.
for a field goal is suddenly in play after that run. If they can turn this play into like a, I don't know, 25-yard gain and then use that timeout, they could get a field goal here before half.
A first down throw for Prescott. Open man is Chase, complete.
Well, that's not going to be enough.
Timeout call. As it comes with
Now they got to throw a Hail Mary.
This first half of play. Second and 5.
Mike 42, Mike 42, check.
Now Prescott. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Let's go. Tight right. 3 down. Hey, check. 3.
Final play of the half. Prescott. He's going to take a shot at the end zone.
The ball is up. Oh, man, I heard a big hit in there.
It's incomplete.
But like most Hail Marys, ultimately falls incomplete. All right, 21-7. That's our score at halftime. Adams Cowboys leading, and now kicking off to Jacobs Patriots to receive to begin the second half.
And not much happening on the return.
Jalen Waddle's had some pretty good kick returns this game.
23. The Patriots taking over to start quarter number 3. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
They'll start the third quarter on the ground with Gordon, and they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Hey, let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
On second down, Gordon once more. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run.
Patriots looking pretty run heavy out of the gate here. But getting 9 yards out of the 2 plays.
So from 2nd
3rd and 1.
long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And he's going to have the Patriots first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually.
Running continues to move the football and move the chains in this case. First down, Patriots.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. He will find his man Chase.
Airing it out to an uncovered Jamar Chase. Catching the ball and rolling out of bounds. Another first down.
And this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now a handoff. This is Gordon. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. This one complete to
Finding a nice hole in the zone there. Jalen Waddle getting a nice gain.
The tackle's made at the Cowboys 21.
All the way up to the Cowboys 21 now for a new first down.
Creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. This is Gordon on the dump off. That catch good for only a couple.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
Mike 42, Mike 42. So we got me.
Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. Bulldozes past him. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Mike 42, Mike 42.
Prescott. And that's going to be caught.
Finally, the answer back they're looking for. Jalen Waddle catching one and getting himself into the end zone.
There to make the grab.
Patriots now down only 1 score. Great opening drive to the second half.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Allen off the play fake. Rolling to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Looking to throw again on second down. Allen, Johnson's got it complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback.
Fancy little first down coming out firing here. Cowboys not to be outdone, of course.
How much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Another run with Sanders.
Oh, no.
Patriot defense up to the challenge.
Can't get around the edge.
Again, stopping behind the line. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
The run hasn't worked the last couple of plays. Now it's 3rd and 14. Here's Allen to throw it. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And the Patriots take over. New England's offense set to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Looking to throw, Prescott. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one.
All right, what I miss? A punt and then some inconsequential plays.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. To throw is Prescott. Throw right side, going to be complete to DeGuara.
All right, another punt.
For only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Let's see it.
Well, the coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast, too. Converged on him and got him down. That'll bring up 4th down.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
And some room to roam now.
Oh, big open lane for Sanders there. If he got past that tackle, he might have been gone.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes
Is that like
together.
an activated stretch there for Jared Cook on the sideline? Just kind of froze up.
Cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf.
Dante Hightower on the stop, which means he is very much done with being injured. I don't remember when he came back, but he's back now.
Like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was
Jalen Mills nearly jumping that route, but the ball does make it to Chris Godwin for a 1st down.
Decided to take off and go. I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On 1st down, Sanders, and only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. 2nd and 8 coming up. Another run here with Sanders. And he's going to take this down close to the 1st as he's brought down at the Patriots 21.
Sanders is starting to turn it on. Got himself to the outside, and if he'd been able to juke that defender, he could have been at least a 1st down. Gets stopped, but a nice gain. 3rd and 2 now here on the opposing 21.
Ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And that is
End of the 3rd quarter. Cowboys lead 21-14. I'd say pretty well in control of this game, but it's certainly not over. There are many ways for the Patriots to flip this one.
Cowboys with a football, they'll be looking to tack onto their lead as we get set for the 4th. On 3rd and short, they'll try option left.
Josh Allen. He's always good for like an automatic broken tackle, it seems like. Rumbling forward, 1st and 10 now on the 11-yard line.
You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, it'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch.
Big hit out of Hightower. Sanders holding on to the ball, though.
About the 10-yard line.
1-yard gain, 2nd and 9.
Carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. And now they'll throw with Allen. And that is caught.
Travis Kelce with the reception in the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Back to a comfortable 2-score lead.
And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And the result
Quality little first down run by Melvin Gordon there. I'd say we are approaching the territory where the Patriots need this drive to end in a touchdown.
Easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
From the 29, Prescott swings this out for Hunt. And he gets this one just
Nice reception by Kareem Hunt. Drive keep it moving. Up to their own 39 after 2 plays.
They only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Switch up, switch up.
Prescott on first down.
He's going to have
Ooh, Jamar getting some nice momentum after that catch.
Taking it across midfield and inside the
Flipping the side of the field up to the 43 now. The Dallas 43. The opposing 43. Passing midfield. That's the word I'm looking for.
Doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He's going to air one out, and this one is incomplete.
Jamar. A veteran would have pulled a DPI on Trayvon Diggs there.
On the previous shot, they run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Prescott. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
New England on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Prescott now. He lets this
Big
one
ball.
fly
Putting the
toward
whole
back
drive
of
on
the
this
end
toss.
zone. Toward the back corner of the end
Broken
zone, but
up.
he could not get
4th
the
and 10
feet
now.
down. This will wind up incomplete.
Who's the kicker? Robbie Gould? He might have enough leg. I don't know which way the wind's going, if there is wind. I think there's a slight right to left wind, so this probably is not a comfortable field goal by any means. Yeah, and they're just going to punt. Whoa. That's a drive killer right there.
And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Allen's throw pulled in by Woods. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Sanders, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
2nd down, back to Sanders. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. As close to automatic as you can get. 9 out of 10. This is 3rd and 9. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on
Big breakup by Jamie Collins there. Sanders can't make that catch. Probably wouldn't have gotten the 1st down off of that sort of play anyway. But that will secure the punt. 6 minutes left. Patriots about to receive the ball. Still down 14.
When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. New England trying to get a place on offense. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. 1st down, Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. Got a man open.
Big 1st down catch there. Smart Chase getting it up to midfield. This is like the right amount of urgency, too, to actually make this work.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Prescott now from the 50. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
Quality toe drag swag by Darren Waller there. And getting out of bounds, so that's like a free timeout because Madden refuses to use timeouts before the 2-minute drill, effectively. So 4:45 on the clock, up to the opposing 30-yard line, still down 2 scores, but a very nice drive coming together here.
And he sneaks his way forward only for
What do you do when you have all that goodwill off of a catch that goes out of bounds? You run it up the middle for 2 yards to keep the clock moving. Madden AI, never change. Please change.
If they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 29, Prescott.
DeGuara. Josiah DeGuara with a catch, getting a 1st down there. Into the red zone. 1st and 10 on the 19-yard line.
When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt.
Kareem Hunt finding a beautiful cutback lane, dodging a guy as well, all the way into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacob. 3:27 left in the game, now down only one score. This will be an interesting last 3.5 minutes.
Thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. To return, here's Agnew. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23.
All right, now the question is, how quickly can the Patriots get the ball out of Dallas's hands? Most likely that means stopping them and getting a punt, because I believe the Cowboys will be in full run play mode here.
You tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Throwing now is Allen.
Okay, screenplays count as runs, I guess.
The result only 4 yards there.
Either way, good stop. 3rd and 3 is very convertible, and they're going to take this all the way down to the 2-minute warning. So this is probably the play. The Patriots probably need to stop him right here, well, after the 2-minute warning. So this is probably the play. This one determines, do the Cowboys just win, or do we have a game still yet to play?
They'll try and run for it with Sanders.
Oh my goodness. They just gave it to him. 14-yard run. First of 3 timeouts called. Brand new set of downs. That's a big one. That is a big one. That's not quite the dagger, but it's very nearly the dagger.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a carry for Sanders. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Sanders here as they run out of the gun.
Barely stopping him before the first down. I think that's 3rd and inches. Last timeout used by the Patriots. 3rd and inches. Okay, now this is definitely the play. This is the last chance, barring a freak fumble, which it'll just be kneel downs if they get the first down here. So this is the last chance for the Patriots, the very last chance.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders.
No, sir.
He is
First
gonna
down.
have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on third down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped.
We're 2 Dallas kneel downs away from the end of this game.
The Cowboys on their way to victory as they take a knee. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Allen down to a knee, and that should just about do it.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one.
And the final whistle.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game.
That's going to do it. Congratulations to Adam. Moving on to the top 4. Jacob falling to the 5-holes bracket with the rest of us. Take a quick look at the stats here, and then we'll take a look at the bracket, and we'll get you out of here.
And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
Decent game out of both of our quarterbacks, aside from that weird end of the first quarter with the 3 interceptions and the 1 fumble by Dak. But otherwise, pretty competent game out of the both of them. Fairly slow-paced game. I guess with all the rushes, Josh Allen going 13 for 141 and a touchdown, that's pretty huge. Surprisingly, no rushes out of Dak. I wonder if he's got more of an improviser archetype. Over in the receiving world, nothing too crazy here, just a handful of touchdowns on low yardage. And defensively, got some sacks out of some boys, 3 sacks overall, the 3 interceptions we saw, and of course, that 1 forced fumble recovered. God, that was so weird. No defensive touchdowns, though. All right, taking a look at our bracket. As mentioned, Adam is now onward into our top 4. He'll face Colin in the semifinals. He's joining Joe S., Sprite, and Colin in the top 4. Meanwhile, Jacob is falling down to the 5-holes bracket. He will face Gibby in the semifinals of the 5-holes. Semi-5-holes. I think I said that last time, too. He'll face Gibby in the semi-5-holes. And, of course, myself and Preston are on the other side of that bracket. But that's going to do it for today. Next time we will start with match day 9. I don't have the tab up and ready right now, but that's going to be... I should just get the tab. All right. Look away. Look away. Look away. Okay, there's the tab. That's going to be Conair and Wego. So we'll see that. We'll kick off our semifinals. Oh, my God. Our semifinals games. We'll have 6 of those. Obviously, 1 for each of these. And then we'll have finals week. So match day 9 out of 20. We're through 8. Semifinals start next time. Targeting maybe tomorrow. If not, then Sunday. So we'll see. I'll hit the group me as always. Otherwise, that's going to do it. Get you out of here. I said that about 3 times now. Bye.